Hey everybody, and beautiful day it is here in Chicagoland. My name is Nancy, and you're visiting Silky Intuitive Tarot. We're going to take a look at Friday, March the 3rd of 2017. Today's deck is the Universal Weight. My little backup deck here is the Rider. The Mini. See how little they are? They're teeny tiny, but that deck gives great messages. So does this one. Wow, that's interesting. We're going to take it. It's a Friday. Wow. You may be looking at, usually this is a big event. It doesn't have to be something that's event worthy. It may be simply the need for wise choice. Pardon me. It can be that forgiveness is necessary. Compassion, generosity. It's a judgment, though. It's a judgment. It's asking you to step up and be bigger, maybe, than you thought you could be. Be more generous than you thought you ever would be. It's life-affirming and it's life-changing. And so we're just going to leave that energy out here because we like what it brings. We're going to do it like this today. One. Still getting them? We are. We're all in frame. Good. All right, first three. Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. I think for Friday, it probably makes sense. What you're focused on is your money, how much you're making, your craft. Is it improving? Is it getting better? What does it bring to your household? Some of you may be looking at your paychecks on Friday and wondering what the hell you have to do to change the situation financially. Some of you may be very well educated and not being paid your worth, being paid your value. If you're a female and you live anywhere on this world, on this planet, you know what I'm talking about, because women are the most undervalued people on the planet. Now, if you're lucky like me and happen to have white privilege, well, you know what? I do okay as a white woman, even though I am at the bottom of the scale. As far as society goes, I don't know if you can get much. Well, yeah, you can. You can get homeless. And for me, I'm very fortunate. And I have a considerate ex-husband who makes sure that I have my rightful spousal support every week. And I am also very fortunate that the other people in my life to this date, the ones who I have done business with have been really very good to me. But the darker the tone of your skin and the more ethnic, shall we say, sounding your name may be, you know what? You're going to have a harder time. I think for a lot of you, you're really questioning, what is the value to what I do? Am I doing enough? Should I do more? I have to bring more into my household. How do I accomplish this? Do I get more education to improve my skill? Do I get another job to bring more in? On Friday, and this could very well be why you're making a very life-affirming change, some of you. But it's also, for a good deal of you, I think, around your path in life. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, it's about money. Two of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. So, wow, I'm getting that some of you are actually choosing the path of destiny. Maybe you've already made that life-affirming choice. You may be in a situation where you're questioning, is this what I'm meant to do? If it is, why isn't it more successful? Why is this queen only sitting with one pentacle in her lap, facing the past, looking at what she's done in the past? And why maybe the money is so slow coming in, or the success is a little bit on the slow side being seen. But we also have this card of destiny, and it's under the Eight of Pentacles. So for so many of us, we're looking at our successes, but we're looking at them more in the frame of mind, is this my destiny? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I have improved, I'm building, I'm growing, yet it doesn't seem to be happening fast enough. I almost feel like this Two of Pentacles is stuck. And the wheel may be stuck too. Interesting that I say stuck. So we may have a karmic situation where you're really feeling like you're not progressing. No matter what you do, how much you grow as a crafts person, it doesn't seem like your achievement is where you want it to be, which is the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. So, we have a partner involved, possibly. Ending this, and I'm going to get clarifications in a minute. This talks about the ultimate success. For some of you, this may be saying that your success may actually come with ties that you have contractually, maybe. It can also talk about a spiritual connection. So for some of you who live my life, who work on a spiritual level every day, this may be saying that through your actions, because the Knight of Wands is all about making plans. He grows through learning. And although he's got a fiery passion, we've got way too many pentacles here to speed up the process. So we know that things are moving along slowly for someone. There's ultimate success. that's being looked at here. We've got spiritual connection, possibly. Yet action is slow to come in. Karma is slow to come in. Destiny is slow to come in right now, even though you're perfecting your craft. You're really looking ultimately, how do I achieve this level of success? We do have the desire, we have the passion, but there feels very much, this guy, this Hierophant, almost feels like an obstacle, a contract, a relationship of some kind that really, I don't know if you're being asked to release this contractual agreement or to change something about it. It feels that it may be a relationship or a business association that's just not working out. But the promise is there. The destiny is there. It's as if this is a relationship. Something needs to change in order to receive the ultimate success. Something around this contract is a disappointment, and something needs to be released to invite in the ultimate contract. So let's see what clarifiers we have to go with this. What do we want? We want to look at the Seven of Pentacles first. Why are we questioning the growth with the Seven of Pentacles? Well, the reasons we're not feeling the accomplishment yet in the situation is, first of all, it's a new situation for someone. You may be, and I'm hearing first year. You are in your first year involvement in whatever this growth is. It's still very early on in the process. Now, we actually have the intuitive here, the High Priestess. And for some of you, you are doing spirit work. But it feels like on a business level, things are possibly very slow to come in. You're also, I feel that some of you, and not on an entire level, but there's an emotional factor tied to your work. And so some of you may be getting overly emotional, overly tied to the people that you're working with and for. And it's possibly time to kind of back away from being overly emotional. This feels to me like maybe you need to release some of the emotional bond that you share with people on the day-to-day, that it may actually be hampering the success you're having with business. And close connection is good with business, but we have to ask how far is too far with that. What are we balancing here with the Two of Pentacles? Well, we have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. What I think we have here is there is a weakness in communication. There is a bit of a struggle with communication. I don't know, are you dealing with people who are speaking different languages? It almost feels like it's really a lack of communication, or Okay. No. I got it. The reason you're feeling this imbalance, this maybe need to juggle your finances at this time, is that you're kind of not alone. A lot of people right now, it feels to me, are suffering financially. A lot of people are dealing with their own struggles around money, and that's why business is feeling so slow. So it feels very much like a universal issue where money, the dollar, the actual dollar, is struggling, and there's some volatility with the dollar. Sorry, I said doctor. Is someone dealing with a doctor today? I can't say. That was a slip of the tongue, but for someone, you're dealing with a doctor, and maybe you're deciding that you don't see eye to eye with this doctor, and you need to seek out an authority. That's where this guy comes in. You're being asked to seek out an authority figure if you're dealing with a doctor. If you're dealing with slow finances, maybe this is saying you need to reach out to an authority figure to help you change that situation. But if the dollar is slow, then maybe you're being asked to change that karma. Let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The Empress. The Page of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I do see that you put quite a bit of yourself into something, even though you're still in the very early stages of development with this. It's creative for sure for some of you. It's actually quite abundant too, because not only does the Empress talk about the abundance, but so does the Queen of Pentacles. She really is very much about the abundance. I'm going to let some light in here. Okay. There we go. Now, moving on. It's getting gloomy again. And, ooh, look at that. That's been sitting at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles. So we are working with a lot of money energy here. Looking at so far at this clarifier, and I really want to look at the Knight of Wands next. I want to see what kind of action he is asking us to take here. Can we find out what we are being asked to do with the Knight of Wands? It feels very much like it's, what does this energy need to do in order to achieve or drive their idea forward? It almost looks like he's looking to the past. It looks like the horse doesn't want to go there, though. The horse is saying, whoa, genius, you're looking towards the past. Maybe you need to change your footing and turn around and look towards the future, because he is definitely facing an issue from the past. It may be past failures. And maybe a feeling of self-doubt may also be keeping you held back. I've got 3 here. For the Knight of Wands. Like I said, it could have been about past failures, doubt, he may be here to talk about the fear, the doubt, and maybe transforming that energy, using all of your tools, using everything that you have at your ability with your abilities and to transform it. Transform it. What you're looking at here in the past, maybe past work relationships or situations, past projects, maybe that did not work out. But the magician is saying you have the possibility to recreate the situation whatever way you want to. Now, we want to look at what purpose the Hierophant has here, because he can talk about a lot of things. He does, to me, talk on a spiritual level. Maybe you need to kind of have more faith. Maybe this is saying you need to have more faith in yourself. Maybe you're not showing enough faith in yourself through a down cycle, through a downtime. Maybe you need Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Well, the Hierophant may be very much connected to a contract, an actual contract. An actual contract that maybe has its ups and downs, but it doesn't seem to have the growth, the development that it should possibly have at this point. Better times are coming, but there's a struggle to get past. And here she is. Here's the struggle itself, the Queen of Wands and the struggle, the difficulty, the conflict. This guy is victorious, though, and so is she. So she has clarity, yet she removes the contracts that are in her way, whether those are spiritual contracts that are no longer working for her, because she has a new beginning here that she's calling in. I mean, she's literally saying, okay, whatever change there is, I'm ready for it. I'm here to take it on. And ultimately, what we have here with the King of Pentacles is the success. So it feels like a busy time for you. More than anything, what I can say this boils down to is you looking at the situations in your life, whether contractually, on paper, or just moral contracts or spiritual contracts, whatever agreement you've made either with yourself, with spirit, or with someone else, something needs to change in order for real progress. And even though there are a lot of pentacles here, I see it's on a very personal level here, attached to karma. So the karmic changes feel very personal. The growth, again, is very personal. It feels very independent. And the success is definitely here. Now, this isn't going to possibly happen on Friday. This may be just the general outlook of what the future holds for you. So on Friday, we're really kind of self-examining everything that we're doing and wondering what we need to do to beef things up, to change things up, to bring more financial satisfaction into our lives. What do we need to do? What do we need to change? Or maybe we just keep our eye on the prize and just move forward. Just keep driving forward with whatever this desire is, because honestly, that's what he would do. So, that's what I've got for you. If you want a reading to get closer to a question or a concern just for you, reach out to me through my Weebly website, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Over at Vimeo, I've got a whole lot of videos going on. Some of them are love, some of them are energy, but they're really kind of interesting, some of them. Look around. Also, anything else? Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Again, I'll be back tomorrow with a reading for the weekend. And until the next time, guys, my love to you all. Take care of one another, and peace.